Live from their living rooms, it's The Director's Chair with Stanton Welch.
Hi, I'm Stanton Welch. I'm here with another rendition of the Houston Ballet vlog. And today I have with me all the way from Japan, Nozomi Iijima. How are you, Nozomi?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm okay. What have you been up to? Keeping safe?
Yes, I came back to Japan about 2 weeks ago. So I've been quarantined for 2 weeks, and yeah, I'm just doing ballet class, floor bar, and yeah, all those kind of things.
Well, good. Just a little bit for our audience. Can you tell us where you're from and when was the first time that you decided that you wanted to be a dancer? Do you remember that moment that you went, oh, this is what I want to be?
Yes, I was born and raised in Osaka, Japan, and I started ballet when I was 6. And well, I had a really bad posture, so my mom took me to the ballet class and to fix it. And yeah, and I was really competitive for the first time, from the first time. So I told my mom that I want to be the better, best dancer in the school. And yeah, I think the moment that I want to be the professional or whatever. Yeah.
Was right then at 6.
Yeah. I was very competitive. I'm not anymore, but yeah.
And what about the first show that you saw? Do you remember seeing a performance that you went as a child?
No, I think I watched Giselle, and then there's really famous Japanese dancer. I think she was already like 50 or 50 years old or something like that, and she was so amazing. Like, she was 14. So yeah, I was like, I want to be like her, like,
Right.
Yeah.
Then you came to the Houston Ballet Academy. I remember seeing you in the Houston Ballet summer course. Was the first time that I saw you. Could you talk a little bit about that, coming to Houston Ballet, and about HB2?
Yes, I did a YGP when I was 15, and I got a scholarship of summer program. And then during the summer program, I got a HB2 contract, and following year, I got a company contract.
And how long, tell me about what you got to do when you were in HB2. You got to do some touring, right? Was there some, tell me about that experience, HB2.
Well, it was, I only did a 1 year HB2 program, but we went to New York tour or Hungary. And we have so many amazing experience, and we had so many shows, like only HB2. We had a really hard time, actually, like busy. Of course.
And then when you leave HB2 and you join the company, it's a really big transition. You go from what you just described, really, really busy and concentrated work, to getting into a company and being one of 60 people. Yeah. Can you talk a little bit about that? If you were going to talk to a young dancer, what would you say is important during that time to think about?
Yes, actually I couldn't even speak English, and I was kind of shy, and and it was a really big change. And then, how do I say, like when I was HB2, like the teachers, or like, Claudio teach me like so many small things and like everything, but like in the company, no one tell you what to do, like you need to figure yourself, like what you have to do or learn from somebody, and that's a really big change, and that makes me so strong and confident. Yeah.
So you get into the company and you're part of the corps de ballet, and you get that first break or that first time where you're asked to do a lead role or something really special to you. It might even be a group part or a ballet by a choreographer. Do you remember that moment where you suddenly went, wow, this is a big role. Am I ready? Is this it?
Yes, actually, I was so lucky when I was like 18, 19, I got to do full-size vertiginous and like Ballet della Regina from Balanchine, but actually my big thing was the Suzuki from Madame Butterfly, because I never act, you know, before. Like I was really bad acting. Like my first acting role was a babysitter from the core. It was a cross stage, but like you need to shush baby or like a peekaboo. Like it was so hard. I never done it before like that. But when you gave me Suzuki, and I don't know if you remember, but you told me that I can be a really good actor. So I wanted to prove that I can do it or my ability. So I studied a lot and I watched like actual old Japanese movie. Yeah. So yeah, it was a really big thing for me.
I also remember you getting to do Upper Room, really.
Oh yeah. Actually, opening night, I fell on stage.
And you cried.
Yes. It was so bad.
No, but that was a big role so early on, a lot of responsibility. Yeah. Tell me about a ballet. Has there ever been a role in your career where you were thrown on, where you had a few minutes notice and you had to do it, or you had to change to the other side or a different partner, even if it was a couple of days? Do you have a moment like that that you think back on and remember?
I can recall, but one thing I can remember, when I did a Bluebird with Chris Gray, we were like second cast or third cast, but we had to do it on opening night. Like I think someone got injured. Yeah, and I was so panicked, but you came up to me and you just relax, calm down, and you, yeah, it was funny.
So you've had lots of ballets here created on you. Can you talk about that creation process? What does it mean to be a part of an original ballet, or to work with Disha or someone new and build a vocabulary with them? Talk a little bit about that creation process.
Well, first of all, I feel so pressure by like creating on me, but also like I feel so responsive. But yeah, like Disha, like it was so hard to remember the choreography and accounting and stuff, so I need to concentrate like all the time. And yeah, it was actually, I don't remember really too many information and so many things to remember, so yeah.
But it's a fun process to be choreographed on. It's something that you enjoy.
It is, yeah. It's really pleasured and so valuable, you know. And it's really, I feel so flattered to be the original cast.
Yeah. So tell me about a time on stage that you remember where you really lost yourself in emotion, where you forgot who you were and where you were, and you were suddenly that character or that moment, or after you've performed something where you just feel so emotional. Do you have a favorite time or a moment that you really remember of like that?
I think your piece Just was like really my feeling was so exposed, and I couldn't speak when like when I finished the performance, like I was kind of shocked, and it hurts my feelings as well. Yeah, the process of you when you're creating the piece, it was kind of new because I never had like slow tempo dancing. I normally dance like really super fast steps and stuff, so it was new to me. Like I discovered new things myself as well. Yeah, and on stage I just lost.
It's
Yeah.
beautiful music too. It was very powerful.
Yeah. Choreography, lyrics, and music all comes together perfectly, and it gets me. Yeah.
So I've been trying to describe with everyone in these interviews about our connection as a performer with the audience, and what a difference it makes to have a live audience there, that you can feel their energy or their aura, and their sound, and at the end they applaud and you're connected somehow. Can you describe what that feeling is like? What does our audience mean to us?
I don't know. Well, I always think ballet is the only way to express what you have it, experiencing in life. And if you enjoy what you have on stage, or like really when you have integrity to it, and it will reach to the audience, I think.
And do you feel like Houston audiences are unique?
Yes.
Why?
I think they're really honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel that from audience, like when I dance, like, yeah.
I also think they're a very brave audience, that they like to go to new places.
Yes.
Well, it's very nice to see you, and thank you you must be up, 4 a.m. in the morning? What time is it there?
It's almost 5 a.m.
Oh my God. Well, thank you for joining us, and Bondi says hello.
Bye.
But we'll see you soon.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Bye.